Sardinia, the second largest island in the Mediterranean, holds a unique and compelling archaeological mystery: the Nuraghe Towers. These enigmatic stone structures, known as Nuraghe, singular, Nuraghe, dot the landscape, remnants of a civilization that thrived on the island from the Bronze Age, roughly 1838 BC. Unlike the pyramids of Egypt or the Roman aqueducts, the Nuraghe are not clearly linked to a recognizable empire or dynasty, adding to the intrigue surrounding their builders, the Nuraghic people. The term Nuraghic civilization encompasses the culture of Sardinia. During this period, although the precise origins and ethnic affiliations of the Nuraghic people remain debated among scholars. The very name Nuraghe comes from the largest and most impressive of these structures, the Nuraghic Towers, which dominate the Sardinian skyline even today. There are estimated to be over 7,000 Nuraghe sites scattered across the island, although only around 450 have been fully excavated, leaving a vast amount still to be understood. The most common type of Nuraghe is the classic or conical Nuraghe, a towering, tapering structure built from carefully fitted dry stone masonry, without mortar or cement. These conical towers typically consist of a central chamber, often with corbelled ceilings, where stones are stepped inwards to create an arched effect, and can range in height from a modest 5 meters to an impressive 30 meters. Many classic Nuraghe were part of complex structures, known as villages, which incorporated multiple towers, courtyards, and enclosures, creating fortified settlements. The scale of these villages suggests a significant population and a degree of social organization, although the exact nature of their society remains a subject of debate. Some Nuraghe villages boast sophisticated defensive systems, including ramparts, bastions, and watchtowers, indicating a need to protect against external threats or internal conflict. However, the relatively peaceful construction of the towers, with few signs of violent destruction, suggests that conflict was not a constant feature of Nuraghic life. Beyond the classic conical Nuraghe, there are other variations, including the false dome or thalos Nuraghe, characterized by a dome-like roof formed from stacked stones. These false dome structures are often smaller and more elaborate than the conical Nuraghe, and in their function may have been primarily ceremonial or religious. Another variation is the protruding or complex Nuraghe, which feature multiple towers connected by enclosed courtyards and walls, creating a sprawling fortified structure. The purpose of the Nuraghe Towers remains one of the most enduring mysteries of the ancient Mediterranean. Early archaeologists often believed they were solely defensive structures, serving as watchtowers and fortified dwellings. However, this simplistic view has been challenged by recent research, which suggests a more multifaceted role for the Nuraghe. Some scholars propose that the Nuraghe served as symbols of power and prestige, perhaps representing the authority of local chieftains or clans. The sheer number of Nuraghe, distributed across the island, suggests they may have played a role in controlling territory and resource distribution. Others believe that the Nuraghe were important centers for religious or ritual practices, possibly serving as places of worship or ancestor veneration. The corbelled ceilings and the careful arrangement of stones within the towers could have held symbolic meaning, reflecting cosmological beliefs or social structures. Furthermore, some scholars suggest that the Nuraghe may have served as communal granaries or storage facilities, helping to ensure food security during times of scarcity. The complexity of Nuraghic society, as evidenced by the varied functions of the Nuraghe, points to a sophisticated understanding of social organization and resource management. The decline of the Nuraghic civilization began around the 3rd century BC, coinciding with the arrival of Phoenician and Roman traders and settlers. The Nuraghic people gradually assimilated into these new cultures, and the construction of Nuraghe ceased, leaving behind a legacy of enigmatic stone structures. The abandonment of the Nuraghe did not erase them. However, the local populations continued to utilize them as shelters, communal spaces, and even defensive structures. Over the centuries, the Nuraghe have also served as sources of building materials, with stones being removed for use in other construction projects. Today, the Nuraghe are recognized as a significant cultural heritage site, attracting archaeologists, historians, and tourists from around the world. Ongoing archaeological research continues to shed light on the mysteries of the Nuraghic civilization, revealing new insights into their culture, society, and beliefs. The Nuraghe stand as a testament to the ingenuity and resilience of the Nuraghic people, a unique civilization that left an enduring mark on the landscape of Sardinia. The challenge now is to piece together the fragmented evidence and create a more complete understanding of this fascinating and enigmatic culture.